And let's talk a bit about the new project, because as I say, it's so very much you, isn't it? It's so very much who you are. How the other half live is. Well, you came up with the idea yourself, I think. Or partly.
No, it was. In fairness, it was a guy called Tom O'Brien who came to see me, and I've been thinking about, because, I love doing the show. I love. It's a great show to do, and it's a brilliantly written show by the writers and Jesse Armstrong.
Yes,
and
we're talking about Succession.
Succession,
now,
yeah, exactly. So I loved that. I loved the show, but I was also, because I'm playing this horribly rich person, I just thought, I want to get a perspective. I need to do something with some kind of perspective on that. I don't want to be, and also I don't even though I'm so identified now, it's ridiculous. I can't go anywhere without somebody asking me to use the words FO to them.
I may do that near the end
on a constant level, which is tiring to say the least.
Yes, I'm sure.
But what happened was, I was just, I don't know. It was so interesting because I realized that I needed something that was the opposite of that. And then Tom came and said, I'm thinking of doing a show about money. And immediately the light went on. Wow. I said, yes, that's the great divider. That's what we all have in common. And it's the thing we never talk about. It's the thing that nobody ever, people are ready to talk about the religion. They're ready to throw religion at you left, right, and center. And of course, we all have different religions. So it's there's a sort of bit of a discussion on that point. But with money, we all have fundamentally the same attitude. We need it to stay alive. Yeah. And there are some people who have it, and some people who just do not have it, and probably never will have it. And I just wanted to look at that and look at what that diversity was and how valid, we talk about it now because we're in such a bad state now with the inflation going through the roof. But I'm just concerned about the fact that we've never really attended to it. We don't, we make all these promises and we do all this thing and say, yes, we must do that. And it becomes tokenist after a while. We never really tackled the depth of the problem. And one of
which is inequality.
Which is inequality, which is deep inequality. Yeah. And, for example, the legitimization of food banks. Now food banks are regarded as, I had some MP, I can't remember of which faculty he was, but he was saying, at least they've got food banks now. And you go, well, that is nothing to be proud of.
Jacob Rees-Mogg called them uplifting.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, he would.
Yes, he would.
What an idiot he is. And was less said about somebody like him and most of that party, the best.
You're right. The normalisation is the idea that...
That's right. And that's what I just couldn't bear. And I just
You played Nye Bevan, didn't you?
I did play.
Didn't he say the thing about charity being a cold heart? I think
That's
was it
right.
him. I think it was.
Well, he was one of the great inspirations. He was the man who created the National Health Service.
Yes, of course.
And we've had these amazing institutions which are the envy of the world, and we don't treat them with the respect they deserve.
Don't cherish them.
We just don't.